Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I appreciate you holding this roundtable discussion today. I like that format. When it comes to retirement, I always warn people that looking at the statistics that come through our committee, most of the people who die are retired.
Wait a minute, let me think about that.
Now that's the usual.
I can't get my head around that.
That's the usual reaction that I get to that. But I've watched people as they have wiped out dreams and wound up with nothing to do, and then they die. So what we want is for them to have a retirement that they can keep doing things, the things that they put off doing, the things they want to do, the dreams they've had, the different things they want to do. And we need to stimulate them to do that as well. Over the last couple of years, we've held several retirement hearings looking at all aspects of the retirement system, from the auto-enrollment features contained in the Pension Protection Act of 2006 to why the traditional defined benefit system has been in a state of decline. Recently, you released a white paper looking at ways to bring back the traditional pension for workers and their families. The white paper should make for a good topic of conversation, and I look forward to hearing our roundtable participants discuss the paper, and I appreciate the testimony that's been submitted already. A lot of good ideas in there. We'll try to make use of those too, and as we look for other ways to help and improve retirement savings in our country. Through the years, I've been a supporter of the traditional defined benefit plan system, as it forms one of the key legs of our three-legged stool that the chairman mentioned. The Social Security, the defined benefit, and then other savings, particularly 401ks and IRAs. I also recognize that if people do not save enough through their 401ks and IRAs for retirement, then these people will place a greater strain on a very shaky federal entitlement programs. As a former small business owner, I appreciate the carrot rather than the stick approach for getting small business owners to participate. Mandatory participation or contribution on behalf of employees by small business owners is troublesome, especially for those businesses that have low profit margins and are already overburdened by the day-to-day obligations of running a business. If you ask a small business owner about making required contributions to retirement plan, every small business owner will tell you they already make mandatory retirement contributions on behalf of their employees to the Social Security system. There's little doubt about the power of retirement dollars in our economy. Recently reported statistics show that there's more than $18 trillion of U.S. retirement assets invested in our economy. Currently, the greatest share of that comes from 401k and individual retirement accounts, and the share from the traditional payment system is growing smaller each year. However, we still have room for improvement, and we will have to cover the problem of people moving from job to job and being able to move their retirement as well, and be sure there aren't complications in that. Mr. Chairman, I thank you for holding this hearing. I'm looking forward to hearing from our witnesses today on what can or should be done to help encourage greater participation by the private sector in our retirement system, and whether alternatives for the traditional defined benefit system can be found. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Senator Enzi. As I mentioned, this roundtable is going to be a little bit different from the typical Senate hearing. We're